So much for my introduction. Yeah. Actually, we caught that quite early on, did we? Yeah. Hey everyone. This is lower bracket round 4 in the Pokemon Cinco Bingo Crystal Cinco Bingo Randomizer tournament. Winner moves on to face Bandio, loser is out of the tournament. But yeah. Quite an interesting start. Raiko's main moveset didn't look great though. And we did give our rival a Dawn Fan, which could be used for breed spreads for Fantasy later on, which is on the card, so maybe. Fire already finished the Pokemon. We do have a Celebi. Might be worth looking at the Raikou Iron Tail move. Celebi with Sky Attack. Double Edge? Okay, yeah. Beautiful. Fire also sees the Celebi. Could be interesting. Celebi, not the most preferred main by a lot of people. That have a lot of weaknesses, and that line is not that intriguing either. So far, didn't really see anything else good. I mean, Raikou would have been preferred if it had anything remotely usable as a moveset. Does not seem the case. We do have an ETM that the Raikou came with, so that could be at least some filling out some gaps in the moveset. But, yeah, this Celebi is not cutting it. Sky Attack Double Edge. Then you would rather, yeah, do that in core. Nope, not this Celebi. Fire decides to, it's at least better than the Raikou, maybe. Or tries to use the Celebi to weaken the Dawn Fan so the Raikou can steal the. Let's see. Oh, that Bone Cup on the Dawn Fan. That's not good. So the Celebi will get the XP for Tomcat. Then Fire also wants to use probably more than Raikou. Okay. I will see. I mean, Double Edge is decently usable. Just if that's your only move on a Celebi, then you're probably not really happy with that. I mean, there is the extreme speed TM to use, but then you're either Ghost Wall or have to rely on Sky Attack. Not something you want to do. Fire finds a Bulbasaur. I mean, we do have pretty genderless Pokemon on the card, so catching Celebi is definitely something working towards that goal, if nothing else. And we did have the Raikou, so we only need one more. The Bulbasaur, we do have evolved for different Pokemon on the card that could be used towards that. Tomcat sees the Crobat again. Crobat is definitely decently usable main given the right moveset, and with the mons we have so far, at least worth looking at, although the Crobat is female, so it's not what really are eager to see. But let's see. Hyper Fang Ice Punch. If it were level 2, then probably... I'm not sure. It's better than what we have so far. But not great. Look, my god, wants to move on, leave Route 30 behind, try the luck in maybe Dark Cave or Route 31 or even Route 36. We do have to get past this though. So maybe we will stick to the Raikou for now, don't find anything else. Yeah, it will be getting a bit annoying with only Iron Tail with it on the Raikou. Fire did have an easier time with the Double Edge probably. We'll take Tomcat here. Viking really wants to make sure they notice that it's here on Route 30. We'll find an early experience here. That could definitely be interesting, especially considering we have evolved 4 different here. And we have a Hitmonchan here. That one is on the card. And also, might not be the best one to move, but if it had moves, that was not a great start. Loki. Not interested. Earthquake, Zap Cannon, Twister, and we can give it extreme speed. Oh, Slam is okay to use too. Inaccurate, but you can use it. We have an Pinsir though. That one's also on the card and can be a decent main, but yeah. Tomcat's probably going with the Hitmonchan here, which I think is probably the thing you can do currently. Krabby is a Pokemon that can be traded, so might wanna give it a try and catch it, just for the off chance that the Krabby trade is actually usable. And I didn't get Fire looking at the Pincers moveset. So maybe wasn't too great. Because Fire still sticks with the Celebi and runs into a Golem. Yeah, this Celebi is very rockboard. Luckily, we do have the Raikou with Iron Tail to get at least past this one. And Tomcat also deciding to go up Broad Tower. All HMs is on a diagonal. It's more than likely that we will go do it eventually anyway. And yeah, with this bad start where we don't really have mons, getting some early levels on what we have definitely preferred before taking the gym. You could definitely also try and delay it, but for now, probably a good idea to try to get some levels on whatever you want to try to get past the first gym with. We do have Oregon info here now too, so that would be a third generalist Pokemon, nothing else. Also Voltorb info coming too to help. A Hitmonchan wants to learn Cotton Spore, not helping today. No, I don't. Yeah, we do have the Rock type move, so speed reduced needed. Metapod? Pokemon that can be easily evolved. Definitely something we might want to look at for evolved different. I'll get an encounter before the last item here in the Brow Tower, and that's a Ditto, that's a genderless Pokemon. So yeah, Fire already with that goal. Remains to be seen if it will be used in the end. We still need at least Cloyster or Starmie info for a Rolepri, and column 5 needs Mantine, Skarmory, and a Rock type move. But here, Elderly with a female Nidoran, that's also something you can use for Evolve for different, with the evolving at level 16 and then using a Moonstone for 2 easy evolves. Yeah, and here we see one big problem of running Celebi. There are so many attacks that are super effective against it, so even level 10 matchup of such form can be a very big danger to it. Simple Thunderbolt? No. The Mage Printer, unfortunately, Printer would rather prefer to be physical. That's probably the reason Fire didn't take it. Yeah, Tomcat getting past the Elder. I get to land this Sky Attack on the mid-shot. One put in 2. So both are not having the greatest start and definitely less than optimal mains. to run with, but they have been fine for the Sprout Tower and should be now well equipped to tackle with this game. Let's see what that for. Meter King is to level 9. Definitely not the easiest one, but the Earthquake should make short work of it. Not fully, but extremely to finish it out. Tomcat, not much trouble, even with that crit confusion hitting from the Meter King. Like, it doesn't really have something to hit the Celebi with though. Reversal and confusion both not effective for once. So fire also not much trouble. And gets wing attack. That's probably better than sky attack, since it doesn't need to charge one turn. But it doesn't really solve Celebi's biggest problem currently, that is not being able to properly hit rock and steel guard. So they are being a bit annoying to Tomcat here, not being able to use Earthquake. And probably not wanting to try to use that cannon. Psyduck and Sprout, not really that intimidating of Faulkner Tomcat. Done with first gym. I mean, we do have Last Breed, STM not helping in any way. Could be money, I guess. Less usefully. That's probably, we do have the info now, so there at least some reason to potentially go check the trade. Just in case. Doesn't look like Tomcat is too much interested currently. And moving past the try to just move on, go to Route 32 and get the first tile encounter, which is another Crobat. Besides two Starry Palace, have a Kingra here. Not interested in checking it, it is only level 7. And now goes to it out. Egg hatching? Aerodactyl. Unfortunately, a rock type Pokemon, not a rock type move. And run into the channel here. It is a phone book trainer with a level 10 Pokemon, which is a Dratini today. So not too intimidating. Tries to hit Slam, misses, and gets a body slam in return. Yeah, the Dratini. Used Ember, wasn't too dangerous. Fire finds an Everstone here as an item, which Tomcattomato also gives, which could have been a goal if we need Everstone Goldberry, but today our contest goal is unfortunately to win the contest, so no avoidance of the contest here, unfortunately. Tomcat decides to go fishing here in Union. Gets a clip fairy out of it. We could catch it for Evolve 4. The simple Moonstone evolution. There's a Goldberry too. Of course it is. If there is Goldberry or Everstone on the card, you'll never find them. If it's not on the card, you find gold. Always. That's a Lugia. That is on the card. And it is a third generalist Pokemon for Tomcat too. We do have a Powder Snow TM here in Union. If we were to have a special main like Raikou, we could use it if we don't have anything else. It's not the case though here for both of our runners. I mean, for Celebi, all coverage wouldn't be the worst, actually. At least would be something to drop type with. Did look like the fire did level up. Oh, and there's a Tyranitar that uses Confuse Ray in the well and wants to sing for you. So at least if it still misses and has also Double Edge. Ooh. I mean, it does help you defeat it, so yeah. Fire bought a lot of Super Potion because, yeah, with Double Edge, does need it, but this way at least gets past the Tyranitar eventually. Tomcat does decide to pick the Water Stone up for going to the well after not being able to get it. We do have Cloyster Starmie on the card, which would be a Water Stone evolution if you were to find Shelter or Staryu. So definitely would be nice to have in that case already. No need to go buy that. Learning Dig. So more coverage. Dig is also physical move, so the Hitmonchan can use that, although it's not the strongest. And Tomcat doesn't really, or does not need to use escape ropes currently anymore. Be interesting. Tomcat with Earthquake has much less trouble with the Tyranitar, even if it did get the Confuse Ray off. We do have a Charmander here as the level 14. Should be too big of a problem here, even if it does survive a Double Edge from Celebi. And we did have a Raikou here in the Slowpoke well. Fire grabbing the lure ball. don't think we have 5 different types of Pokeballs on the card, so maybe just a full item or randomizer or thing that you just want to get the Kurt's item. Or maybe have a free Pokeball, you never know. But I spoke of it, we did get shelter info here in Buxy's gym. Oh. Meanwhile, watch out for exploding owls. That Noctowl did self-destruct. And another Tyranitar in Buxy's gym for fire. This is not good. And it gets the thing off. Use Thunder, which is at least better than Double Edge because that doesn't do much damage to Celebi. And tries to sing again. So maybe Tyranitar actually did unlearn Double Edge, which would be good here. And Tomcat decides to fight the right twin. The shelter info was on the left one, so we'll miss out on that. Instead gets a Clever as info. Triggins would probably be overjoyed that this one is getting Earthquake here. And a Shackle. Yeah, so looks like right twin was definitely the wrong choice in this room. Let's see if that will make a difference later. With that shelter, if it is available, Fire needs to still find a Hitmon somehow, but can try to metagame that, given that Tomcat marked it pretty early. And yeah, then would have row 3 available. Also, that's a Ghastly, which is a ghost-type Pokemon. That is the top left corner on this card. Yeah, so Buxy's gym has some nice information for our runners. And yeah, that ghost-type Pokemon will enable the diagonal top left to bottom right. Not a fun one to do with Rising Badge and Soft Sand there, and for Fire, getting Ho-Oh or Lugia might prove to be a struggle, since that might have Fire to go up 10 Tower 2 for the static Ho-Oh. But it would be guaranteed doable at least. Tomcat done with C2. Amnesia, unfortunately, not really helping much here as a move from Buxy. And looking up the Ghastly immediately, which is on Route 39. Looks up Metapod, which is on Route 31, and I believe Ilex, or maybe 34? There is Speedrill Butterfree on the card too, which I missed earlier, but we did not only get the Butterfree info right here, but we do still have the Metapod info, which would be towards 4 evolving and also a very easy way to obtain Butterfree. But yeah, that definitely means we do have the column 2 pretty much available for us. Still, we would need to do Rising Badge for it and do all HMs, but have Flash already, so all of the others are more or less on the path. And that's a free charcoal here in Alex. That one is on the cart. Not much of a time save, but it would be definitely nice extra money. Tomcat runs into a Squirtle here in Alex, not interested in catching it for the evolves. Finds a Paris though. And Fire climbing up the mart. Oh, that is Skarmory here in Alex. That could be very interesting here for Tomcat, because that will enable row 1 to be obtained. Oh! Uses double edge, gets the crit, but Skarmory does still live despite the 12 level difference. Oh. Bit fortunate here for Tomcattomato that this wasn't an accidental kill. But yeah, only a rock type move away from column 5 too. Now. Yep, and Tomcat almost teaching cut to Krabby and then reminding, maybe I want to trade it away, but I probably shouldn't give it a chance. Tomcat also finds the charcoal, has now the information that Fire is probably probably has information that Fire is a bit ahead. Decides to fish here in Ilex for Houndour. Kinda missed the Kenya here on Fire though. There's another Butterfree here on the trainer here on Route 35. And the odd egg is hatching for Fire. Into an Articuno. Another genderless Pokemon. This goal was absolutely free today. And Tomcat decided to fish on Route 34 also. Finds a Ductrio. Tomcat picks up Kenya. Wildfire already into Whitney's gym. A small owl. Hopefully this one doesn't explode. And even if it would, it didn't even get the chance. Okay, Whitney leads with a Rapidash. Ooh. Fire getting a crit double edge, so this Rapidash cannot even attempt to try to use something dangerous. And the 20 is a Magmar, which misses Stun Spore and is dead. Okay, Tomcat going for the bug catching contest here. finds a level 15 victory bell. This should be able to win. Tomcat not interested. Gets a level 14 magma. Isn't interested. Finds a Caterpie on level 15. This could be nice to have, but if you want to win, you cannot keep it, unfortunately, because it won't win. Feraligatr level 11 might be a little low. Magneton level 16 should do it. Can use this miracle. Ooh. That's poisoning the Hitmonchan. And Fire now also attempting the bug catching contest here. Oh, and this Magneton does not want to stay in the ball. And looks like, yep, Hitmonchan fainting. Tomcat has to reset. That is unfortunate. Some fine codes appearing here in the contest for Fire. And for Tomcat. Victory level 17 is on Fire's side. Yep. Trying to catch that, give it a try. Probably should win. And could be a main switch. Victory Bell isn't the worst thing to run. There's Jump Kick and apparently Hyper Fang. Yep. So I don't know, this Celebi is doing okay with Double Edge so far, but it definitely has its weaknesses. Toxic too. Oh, this can be annoying if that does not stay in the ball soon. Now one chance here for Fire. And nope. And that's a reset for Fire 2. Meanwhile, Tomcat finds the Feraligatr level 16. That should definitely win. Also, now is able to catch it. And does win the contest. Meanwhile, Firelab finds a level 15 Feraligatr. This also should win. Decides to weaken it a bit. Feraligatr has Super Fang. And Fire also wins the contest. Meanwhile, Tomcat back into the contest, or gets, no, not even back into the national park, which I wanted to say. Gets a random encounter on Route 36 in the 2 tile grass that Fire also gets. Both see a Cubone that unfortunately is not on the card today. So, Sudowoodo for Fire. Let's see what it is today. Saving beforehand in case you want to catch it, and it's another Raikou! Still has a milk drink. And Fire is going to catch it. It is a level 20 Raikou. It should have learned a move more. So probably wants to see if it's something usable. Still should have Iron Tail because that was attack number 4. And it is somewhat close to the next attack that it learns. Fire apparently no interest in switching to it though. still could be a decent backup. And speaking of decent backup for the Hitmonchan catch, there's Hitmontop info here on the Kimono Girls, so that would enable Fire to get row 3 if Hitmontop exists. Tomcat making short work of a Whitney with 2 earthquakes, although Rapidash and Magmar didn't stand a chance. Oh, the big owl is back. Watch out for it exploding. Decides to use Dizzy Punch though, which unfortunately confuses. And it has Protect. Okay. But still he gets off the wing attack. We do a Tentacool as the last Pokemon in the Kimono Girls. And now Fire has access to Surf and finally can give the moveset of Celebi a much needed improvement. And Hitmonchan goes down to an Iron Tail of the Raikou, and Tomcat decides to, well, I will move on, get to the Aquatic Center. Fire already moving towards a rival fight number 3. Rival leads with a Sudowoodo, a perfect target to use our freshly acquired Surf on. Fortunately, it retaliates with Shadow Ball, which does quite a chunk of damage. Using the Pichu to heal, because Pichu probably shouldn't be too dangerous. Kabuto, another Rock-type Pokemon that we can now use Surf on. And there's Stonefan to use Surf on too. Okay, let's give a quick listen to the Romas. I couldn't really make too much of those. I don't have an immediate one to get one of these to main. We do get Phanpy information here in are in Morty's gym, which will hopefully make breed splits at least not necessary. Tomcat now teaching serve over dig. There's cloister information in Morty's gym too. So if shelter doesn't exist, just catch the cloister. Cloister does have Fire Blast though. And Double Edge won't do much to cloister. Sub won't do much to cloister. This is a slight problem for Fire here. Probably looks into PP stalling the Fire Blast if possible, or get the first hit off again with Double Edge. Still, which gets down the cloister. Well, that was a slight scare here. Oh, when Dawnfan gets a magnitude 9 off on the Hitmonchan, that's unfortunate for Tomcat. Does have a revive, so we'll be able to deal with this still. But did cost a bit of time. This Kabuto won't be a problem with Earthquake. Ooh, Dragonite could be a problem. Luckily has only Vital Throw, that's not effective. So the double edge will take it down too. And Tomcat going to try and look for a roamer. Does not seem to have much luck though. Decides to fight the trainer here before the gym to make sure to get the berry here on the route before the day rolls over and the tree is reset. Fire being much earlier here in Ecruteak can now do the same fight here after the gym. Also get Weedle information, which we could use for 4 different evolves, and get a Beedrill if Butterfree and Metapod are turning out to be in obnoxious spots. And now Tomcat deciding to tackle the gym. Fire giving a try for finding a lucky roamer. Does not seem to be on Route 38 though, and moves off. Tomcat sees the ho-oh. Fire did get that information earlier, which would make that bottom right goal a lot faster than climbing up the entirety of Tin Tower. And Amnesia is still not a great move for Hitmonchan, and neither are Lovely Kiss and whatever else I missed there. Leech Seed? Oh, Feraligatr has Dig. Fire picks up Strength. Now giving Charcoal to Feraligatr and teaching Strength to Feraligatr. Yeah. Was a consideration to maybe teach to Celebi, but has Double Edge already. So another normal type move wouldn't do too much for Celebi. Also isn't Stab. Decides to probably just go with Double Edge anyway. Oh, Cloyster also had Thunderbolt. Fire picking up the Shucky. Butterfree on 42 and I believe Ice Path? Banby is in tin, that's unfortunate. Cloyster's Mount Silver. Yep, that's not obtainable. Yep, Zapdos with Psybeam. Fire gets decently lucky with the Celebes. All the ones that could potentially be very dangerous to Celebi turn out to have attacks that are not effective. Not something you are really used to when you're running a Celebi. Hitmonchan uses Dig here, being a bit annoying to Fire. And Dragonite on the other side takes out Hitmonchan with Vital Throw. Oh, there's one more revive for Tomcattomato here. Tomcat being done with Morty. Tomcat runs into a Taurus on 38. Bit curious if Tomcat decides to stay a bit on 39 already and try to get a Ghastly. Meanwhile, Fire will take on Chuck. Tomcat trying to go for that Ghastly. Dugong with Psychic. When Parasect is going to melt through that wing attack. And that is Ghastly caught for Tomcat. Meanwhile, Fire has obtained the fly. 57 minutes in with an not very nice ROM. Oh, that Chucky looked a bit explosive. Tomcat teaching strength over headbutt. And Tomcat has an encounter here on the road for the level 18 Typhlosion. Fire remembers to buy the Slowpoke tail. And runs into a Roamer. That's a level 40 horsey. That is unfortunately not helping too much. Although, if you manage to evolve it 2 levels, you have a Kingdra. And that would be a decent one to take on Rising Badge with. A Krabby trade for Tomcat unfortunately would have only net you a Tangela, which does not help today. We do have a shiny Magneton, which I'm not really sure how to tell that it's shiny. At least just from looking at it. Razor Leaf Feint Attack. I mean, this could be a decent Kingdra if you can get it there. I mean, you have Surf that you can teach, and Strength. Chucky's a Scyther. Ooh, Zapdos with the Stab Peck. Bit curious why it didn't use that against Celebi instead of Psychic. And okay. Yep. Fanpy still only in 10. Cloyster's still not available. Spider-Man meme going on in Chuck's gym here. Looking up the wheel. Mortar and Whirl Islands. These locations are not great. Giving the Slowpoke tail to Chucky instead of the berry so you don't accidentally sell it again. Teaching Surf to Horsey. And now grabbing the Mystic Water, you can give that to Horsey, so you have an even stronger Surf. And it's also the center goal, you want to have it. Then back to Goldenrod. Is this going to be Soft Sand with the Horsey? And hope to evolve it to Seadra. Yep, this looks like Soft Sand Girls for Fire here. I mean, if you're going to do Rising Badge, Soft Sand would be on the diagonal. Would be on row 4, which Fire could obtain. And if you need to go up 10 anyway for Fanpy, then you can get the Ho that way too. Level 40 definitely helps dealing with these. Step Surf will do most of the rest. Ooh, and the Dugong with Step Psychic is definitely a pain to deal with though for Tomcat. Unfortunately gets put to sleep though, here too. So we'll need one more revive. Horsey is double edge too. Okay, yeah. If you manage to evolve this, you definitely have a good mon. And Horsey is not too far off. Looking up Shelter, which is on Route 30, 37 and in Tintao. That's obtainable. Looking up Butterfree, still 42 in Ice Path. While Tomcat has managed to take down Chuck, has now Fly 2 is going to grab the Mystic Water? Nope, going back for 29. For berries? Yeah, for Tom, definitely row 1 is very easy to do. Just needs the 7 berries, grab the Sludge Bomb TM, and then catch a Butterfree or a Weedle and evolve it, or the Metapod and evolve it. There are plenty of options. Quillfish taken out the Horsey, unfortunately though. But shows a rock type move in Rock Throw. So this could actually be quite interesting for Fire. Still does not have Mantine Skarmory, that's the big problem. Also no way to get Pidgeotto or Eradicate, which is kinda interesting considering how deep we are into this race. So the rock type move actually not doing anything for Fire at the moment. So would have to rely on metagaming the Skarmory, which probably not something you wanna do. Could probably guess that it's an Ilex. That's where it was. Considering the time Tomcat got it, but it could also be Slowpoke Tail, or we have seen Tomcat actually be fishing, so might not be the easiest meta game to do. But Horsey evolving. That is a Seadra. And if you evolve it one more level, you will have a Kingdra, and that will be a very strong mon. Deciding to use a revive on Feraligatr? Probably to weaken whatever fire wants to catch here. I already forgot again. Ah, the Shelter. Yeah, I mean, the Feraligatr has Super Fang, which is so great if you want to catch anything, because you just reduce the enemy HP by 50%, which makes it so much easier to catch, and there is literally never a risk of killing it with that. Yeah, that is Shelter achieved, so row 3 is pretty much in the bag for Fire. Continues on towards Tin Tower though. Seadra should have a decent chance of taking out the Sages here with the Stab Surf at level 41. Even if it's an Executor. Still have Double Edge to deal with that. Tomcat picked up TM at 36. Finds a random Kingsrock here, that's probably not helping much though. This Growlithe is going to melt to Surf. Fire taking a chance to heal though. For moving on to the second stage. Second stage leads with the Persian. Here, Stab Surf with 9 level advantage on the enemy monster that will do just enough damage. Tomcat picks up the final HM, so has all of them collected now. Runs into Jolteon. No evolutions on the card today, and you would rather see Eevee because you can easily evolve that. Incidentally, you have the stones for that already. Yes, there was just a Thunderstone lying around here. And the Charmander, that is Suicune today, gets just surfed down. Seadra reaches level 42, and that's a Kingdra, and the second evolve for Fire. And now, if you were to tackle the Rising Badge, you have a really good mon for that. And I mean, I've had the Ghastly info, so Tomcat could definitely go for the diagonal. Looks up Butterfree again. That wasn't here in the tower though. It was the Fanpy, I believe. Yeah, looking up the Ghastly, which is on 39. And the Fanpy. That's the one Fire is looking for here. Because row 4, once you get that Fanpy, is easily available. Where Tomcat already has the 90 different Pokemon seen. Fire didn't check yet for it, or could have checked a moment ago, but only has 89. So needs to see one more Pokemon he hasn't so far. Fire taking the scenic route to through 10 Tower, which you would usually take in full item randos, and bingo it's though not necessary. There's a slightly shorter way to do it. Fanpy not on this floor either. And Tomcat catches the Butterfree here in Ice Path. Meanwhile, Fire has found the floor which the Fanpy is on. And finds it first encounter. And Tomcat speed sitting on 45. Was there something here that I missed? I remember seeing something there, or maybe just sweet syncing here for the heck of it. Instead, going into the mall, checking TMs, maybe buying stones? Nope. Buying revives. Okay, Fire at the top of the tower. Catch a static. Oh, that sounded like a Haunter. Yep, it sure did. Yeah, so that's 2 and 1 for Fire if he catches it. If it stays in the ball, which is a 1 in 3 chance, supposedly. Which means it should not be too much of a problem. And it stays. So, level 60 Haunter, also with Surf, a very good way to do Rising Badge. If you really want to. Or even Rival 4, which would, in combination with the evolved Shelter, net Fire column 1. Meanwhile, Tomcat does tackle the Soft Sand Girls. We'll need that for the diagonal. Fire going to buy Waterstone. Sold the one earlier. And will now do Rival 4. And with 90 scene and all HMs, that would be 2 bingos. Rising Badge would give another one. Would be a third. I don't remember if Fire did look up the Hitmon top already. If so, then that would be a 4th bingo. Tomcat sees the Quillfish here, but faints before it can show off a rock throw. Petal Dance and Surf for Haunter. For Rival 4 here. Tomcat going to grab TM13, that will be Tomcat's first bingo. I believe the first bingo of this race. So this is somewhat close. I'm not sure Tomcat has the definite path to finish without metagaming something though. I only count 4 guaranteed. I might be missing one. That's TM13 for Tom. Tom also does need to find, I think, one more thing to finish. Tomcat also going for the rival, taking the other way, not through the marked. Will have some additional fights there, which are additional chances to see something. As Rival 4 defeated for Fire. Meanwhile, Fire now going back for the Lapras. Static one. Fortunately hits the random encounter here, the optional here. Not too much of a problem, but will take a little bit of time, and neither Arcanine nor Tangela are helping. And we do have a Meryl as the Lapras. That also not on the card. Okay, Fire now into Ice Path. Looking up the Butterfree. Meanwhile, Tomcat going to take on Rival 4. That's HM07 for fire, which is all HMs. And the Butterfree, which wasn't on this floor. Oh, Blastoise landing a crit blizzard onto Hitmonchan, but then missing. And Hitmonchan apparently learned Jump Kick while was looking away. And this, I believe, nope, next floor was the one with Butterfree. And Donphan shows Rock Slide. Oh, this could be big for Tomcat. That is much necessary information, I believe. Oh, Lance's stab magnitude 8. Not sure how many revives. Ah, there are a lot. Tomcat bought just quite a few. Fire looking for the Butterfree. Would be 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that would actually, with Rising Badge, be a path to finish once Fire finds the Hitmon, whatever. So that's a set path for Fire. Only needs to find Butterfree. And then the Hitmon top, wherever that was. Or metagame the Hitmonchan. Or find a random Hitmonlee. Why not? There's Butterfree. Tomcat immediately looking up Donphan and also in Tin Tower. That's not good for Tom. That will probably take too long. But on the other hand, still needs some goals somehow. Will still probably need Rising Badge, will need to defeat Lapras in a corner, or with that. That would only be 3 at that point. Would also have to find the shelter, which would be the 4th. Yeah, probably not looking good. Oh, looking up Hitmonchan, got info on that. That is 31 and 32. Hitmon top is 45. That was fire. That was probably what Tomcat might have looked for, and also Olivine. So yeah, I think Fire is in a very good position here to finish this race in first place. Has a set path. Has done a lot of slow things already. Yeah, Tomcat apparently didn't buy the Slowpoke tail, which is not good. We are both here in Claire's gym going for the Rising Badge, which unfortunately the way this card shaped out to be is somewhat needed. Gonna Venusaur, which would be in U-Park? Haunter evolving, so yeah, even better for Fire, has now a Gengar, which I believe should be the 3rd evolve? Oh no, that's the 4th, because of Shelter. Someone got a goal that wasn't really meant to be on the way. Okay, I'm already on Claire. Going to use Surf here, doesn't want to lock into Petal Dance just yet. Just here on the seal though says, well, whatever. Fortunately runs into Blossom right after, which has Flamethrower, so also burns, so it's annoying. Not really dangerous yet, but Gengar also confused, hits itself, gets burned, Flamethrower, well, there goes down a level 61 Gengar. Unfortunate. No, that's not really a good move to hit Blossom with the Gengar. I mean, there's strength, probably, but you don't really want to use physical, might as well serve. And Sun Current to finish it out, while still annoying to hit. It's just not strong enough in any way to live anything. That is Rising Badge, so that is 4 bingos for Fire. Just needs to find a Hitmon. Has the information that Tomcat got the Hitmonchan on 31, probably. Could also look on 32, but would have an really educated guess that the Hitmonchan on 31 is in the grass, which already rules out 3 potential slots. Could look on 45, but I think we see Fire on 31. Switches the Feraligatr with Super Fang in front, and is now going to Sweet Sand a lot. Meanwhile, Tomcat almost done with Claire. Has set up a few X attacks. That's Twin Needle. Oh. So Tom getting the Rising Badge, that is bingo number 2. Defeating the Lapras in Union will be bingo number 3. Shelter would be bingo number 4, but then it's still 1 missing, and either of those will probably take too long. Tom picking up the Master Ball. And then catching a Venusaur. Did Venusaur have a Rock type move? Kinda missed it. Certainly looks like Tomcat really wants to have this Venusaur for a reason. Fire finds a Metapod. Nope. That's no Rock type move. So apparently this Venusaur would need some levels. And looking up the Hitmontop again. The Hitmonchan is here, and Fire knows it's not in the water. Or has at least a very, very educated guess that it's not in the water. But there might be some... yeah, I want to say there might be probably a better chance to at least try to look up Olivine Water, since there are only 3 slots. If it's here, it could have been also in the harbor where it's 3 slots, but yeah. Going for it right now. Seeing if it's the common Tomcat catching a Raichu? Maybe in the hope it has a rock type move, but there's Hitmontop for fire. So only needs to. Catch it, and that are 5 bingos. And just teaches away TM36 for Genspot is done and wins this race with an official time of 1 hour 33 minutes and 19 seconds. And Tomcat has seen that and has forfeited.
Hello there, I suppose.
We do have our winner here, GG's Fire. We can wait a moment for Tomcat to join us, which Tomcat has done now, so GG's to both of you. Yeah.
GG.
This was something.
What a terrible ROM.
Man, I just you know it's bad when you when the results are gonna show Celebi into Horsey that evolves into Seadra that evolves into Kingdra that changes into Haunter that evolves into Gengar. It's gonna be great. Top-notch mains right there.
That's a lot of mains.
Yeah, because I got a random Horsey on the Roamer, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch off of the Celery, and then the whole 60 was a Haunter. I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch again.
I mean, you can tell it's not going great if you are past the first gym and literally running a Celebi that you're just bashing your entire body against every wall that you find. And there were quite a few. But yeah, there really weren't great mons to start off with. I mean, both of you picked the Raikou, which only had Iron Tail, but yeah. What were your choices? You had that Celebi with Double Edge that Fire ran. And yeah, then there was the Hitmonchan, which had Earthquake, and I believe one more to start off with.
Extreme Speed.
Extreme.
I used the TM. Yeah.
Okay. I
and
kind of thought it was. Okay, Slam was what I was thinking of. Yeah. Wasn't great, but it would at least be able to do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Hitmonchan sucks.
It isn't.
Yeah, Celery sucks as well. 0 attack. Damn it.
Yeah,
that explains a lot.
I mean, you were at least somewhat lucky that all the Pokemon that could have been somewhat dangerous had really no moves to hurt Celebi with. There were a lot of psychic type attacks used against you, which usually isn't the case when you run a Celebi.
Shoutouts to Parasect almost killing me.
Dude, that Parasect was a beast. Bolt Beam? Oh my god.
I know.
Legit
I just saw Ice
Beam.
because I was Celery. I didn't see the bolt.
The first trainer had a Twin Needle poke though, so I could have been a Celery killer, but you know.
And there was also the Cloyster, which had Fire Blast and Thunderbolt, so
yeah, that was pretty good too.
There were kind of few things, yeah. Yeah, otherwise than that, Fire did less on the side. Tomcat, you do quite a bit of fishing on stuff on the side, catching a lot of mons early.
Fishing?
Of course you do fishing.
Oh,
did I get anything useful from fishing?
Nope.
No, I know. I got a Clefairy, but I didn't use it to evolve.
Yeah. In the end, the evolve sadly didn't really wasn't really able to achieve anything without my Cargomok or Pidgeot Eradicate. So
yeah, when I started the ROM, I looked at the card and I was like, all right, this is going to be my path. And then Pidgeot Eradicate's probably easy, and maybe I get an easy Rock type move. That was kind of my path going into it, and then the left side, column 1, nothing existed in like decent locations. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just YOLO for like a Peugeot Eradicate play, but it didn't happen. So
Yeah, did you forget the Slowpoke Tail?
I did. Dude, the entire ROM, I was like, I can't buy too many revives. I need to keep 10k, and then as soon as I get there, I just blast past and kill the shiny. But I mean, I had like Cloister Starmie had no info. Like Cloister didn't exist.
Shelter?
I did not. Wait, did we fight a Shelter?
Oh yes, there was that big difference what we talked about. You did 4 different trends in Buxy's gym, and going right definitely was bad today.
Oh, you gotta be kidding! Oh no.
Yep.
Oh,
I kind of forgot that one, but now that you told it, there was the Shelter on the left twin, and there was Clever and Shuckle on the right one.
Oh, feels bad, man. I'm so sorry.
Well, that wouldn't have changed much for me. I still needed Rock-type move to finish then with that.
Which is quite unfortunate. The Donphan did show it, but then I believe...
Yeah, so did the Venusaur, and then I caught it, and then, it wasn't high level.
Yeah, the Venusaur had... The Coalfish on the last Soft Sand trainer had Rock Throw as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was the thing... you had the Earthquake, which you could take out the Quillfish easily with, but Fire did struggle at that point, still trying to evolve the Horsey. Yeah. Found the Aroma, wanted to evolve it, but it got taken out there on the Quillfish.
I almost considered not evolving the Haunter just so that I wouldn't get the wasted gold, because at that point I was pretty confident I was going to win anyway. But I was like, just in case Claire is mean, I'm going to do it, I guess.
Kind of weird how you got that goal eventually, even though not aiming for it, and not even by doing easy evolves, just evolving a level 42 times and then evolving a level 60 another time, in addition to the Shelter.
Yeah. To be fair, evolving a level 42 times is an easy evo.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we had Weedle, we had Metapod, I found Growlithe that I ran away from. It's just like, there was Nidoran everywhere, so it wasn't that big a deal.
Info was fine for that goal, it was just in a bad spot. So.
Also, 3 generalists.
By the way, I forgot to mention that. So, Ho-Oh was the Haunter, right? And he came with an item, TM36.
Well, yeah. I was wondering how you got that goal, but because I never thought you were picking it up over it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, it comes with an... Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna toss that at the end of the round just because.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been actually still close, although without the Shelter information, it really wasn't. But with that Rock-type move, Tom, you would have had 4, I believe, at that point.
Yeah, I needed something else. Like, I needed Peugeot Eradicate, or... Well, yeah, that's what I needed, pretty much.
You can just do... Oh, yeah, right. Because you had the Mantine's Armory, but I'm pretty sure it was Ilex, right?
Yes. Armory was an Ilex.
Which was somewhat lucky there to not kill it, because that Extreme Speed Tom used crit.
Yeah.
And it almost died, but somehow the defense that came on Skarmory.
That's the only good side of the 4 attack. Hitmonchan. 5 attack may have killed it with a crit.
Man, I wish my Celery had 4 attack. If only. Oh well.
I'm glad I don't have to play it.
I'm glad I'm done with this, so now I can go have lunch and then prepare to lose to the next race, which is my rematch against Vandio.
I mean, anything can happen. You did show decent knowledge here, definitely. Played as well as you probably could play this.
I mean, you are talking to the Swag Cargo Invitational winner, so, you know.
No, that's a different story. We don't talk about that.
Well, why not?
Okay, then. Shoutouts to last place in the doubles tournament. I think I lost every qualifying match.
Yeah, you can just blame your teammate there, though. That's no problem.
Yep.
Wasn't your who was your teammate? Throw him under the bus.
I don't remember. I don't even I don't remember anything about that tournament because I just lost everything. I was like, all right, whatever.
Well,
Anyways,
anyway.
GG's fellas. I'm gonna drop out.
GG.
See you for the next match.
GG's again. Yeah, that's this race done. So if you want to watch more of these, look out for the schedule. There is at least one more race scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Rag and Track versus Athena, which is the last remaining losers bracket round 3 match, I believe. So they're finally catching up on that 3 of the bracket 2. And yeah, otherwise there are a few more games that need to be scheduled. Watch out for Venue versus Fire, which will be happening hopefully sometime soon. But yeah, aside from that, leave the runners a follow if you enjoyed what they have shown you today. Yeah. Keep up with the schedule, watch out for them, and hopefully we will see you to the next race. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.